Greetings and welcome. This is Scrapey, and this time I'm gonna talk about Floating Bomb, or as some call it, Helium Bomb. It is one of the clones that hasn't seen many changes done to it. Let's talk about the stats. It's a 2-mana bomb clone that floats. The tower damage is good, somewhere between plain bomb and a bouncy bomb. It's very lightweight, making it very easy to push. Let's move on to combos and strategies, starting with easy arrows with Floating Bomb. Set the bomb close to the enemy tower, then push it with arrows. Another way is to send the arrows first, then send Floating Bomb into the arrows. Moving on, send the Floating Bomb with max power towards the top side of the enemy tower, then follow it with Firebirds at max distance and power. You can perform this with Icicle too, and try to launch the bomb from the lower part of your tower. Another common combo is Balloon with Floating Bomb. Send the bomb high close to the enemy tower, quickly followed by the balloon. You can use Snatcher to quickly take the bomb into enemy tower. Well, this is new. So the Floating Bomb can make it into the enemy tower on its own if you sling it straight toward the enemy tower.
One eternity later.
On to Snatcher and Floating Bomb combo. Set up the bomb close to the enemy tower, then aim the Snatcher a bit ahead of it to grab it. Over time you'll get faster and more accurate with the combo, but that applies to any combo. Another simple method would be to do it like a Balloon with Floating Bomb combo. Send the bomb high towards the enemy tower, then follow it quickly by the Snatcher. After the buff to the doggos, the following combo is even more annoying. Set up the doggo house in the middle of the bridge. Send Floating Bomb over the house, close to the enemy tower. Then push the doggo house with the doggos. You can use any clone to push the Floating Bomb that has long sling distance, except for Sticky Bomb. For example, Mini Bomb, Doggos, Springboard, and many more. Go experiment. The Floating Bomb is one of the few clones that can be reliably comboed with Spinning Saw. You can set up the Floating Bomb close to the ground at max distance, then sling the blast grenade close to the Floating Bomb, which explodes after half a second. Moving on to more complex combos. Drop the Sticky Bomb slowly on the ramp, stick the Floating Bomb on it, then quickly attach Snatcher to it. However, this is a pretty slow moving combo. Second, set the Floating Bomb near the enemy tower somewhere at this region. Then perform the Blast Mine with Plain Bomb combo. You can add a Sticky Bomb in the combo to increase the damage even more. For the next combo, sling the Sticky Bomb to max distance, then quickly follow it up with the Floating Bomb and stick it to the Sticky Bomb. Then sling the Blast Mine for max distance, and if done correctly, the combo will land right on the ramp. You can do this with Blast Bot too, but send the Blast Bot first so the opponent has less time to defend. Or just use Rocket to push everything in the tower. If the opponent doesn't have the second bow activated, you can even use Doggos to push the bombs in the tower. And after the buff to the Flying Doggo's health and reduced cost, you can use the Flying Doggos to carry the bombs in, but will take a bit of practice to do it. After all these combos, one can ask, how are we supposed to defend against these combos? Fear not, my friend, I have you covered. I'll be covering how to defend against the most common ones that you will find on ladder. Note that arrows are the best counter to any Floating Bomb combo, so I won't be mentioning it over and over. Let's begin. For Floating Bomb and arrows combo, use a big clone to block it, like Magnet, Golem, Drago, Pigsmith, or any other big clone. Secondly, you can use Blast Clone to push away the Floating Bomb. Do not try using the anti-gravity to stop the combo. The combo makes it past the field easily. For Floating Bomb and Balloon combo, you can use pretty much anything to block it. Best would be the Balloon. You can use any clone to block the Floating Bomb Firebird combo, and I would advise using cheap clones like Doggos or Mini Bomb. floating bomb with Snatcher isn't easy to block, as it moves fast and blocking it once is usually not enough and forces you to spend more mana, but there are some good options for defense. Freeze it with Icicle and let your tower deal with it, but make sure to let it come close to the tower first. As I mentioned before, arrows is the best counter for floating bomb. You can use your own Snatcher to take the bomb back to the enemy tower. Use the flying doggos to block and destroy the Snatcher, but this might take a bit of practice as the path for Snatcher is sometimes unpredictable. Fireball is an excellent counter against this combo as it sends the bomb out of the play. Less optimal defenses include Firebirds. It's hard to aim at and doesn't guarantee that it will block it. The anti-gravity cannot stop it, so don't even think of using it. Rogue is usually a reliable anti-air, but in case of this combo, she's rather risky choice, but use her if you're confident. For this particular combo, any clone that's heavy would work. Just time your slaying with the blast mine explosion. You don't want to send the clone early or the blast will push everything in the tower. The floating bomb is a very unpredictable clone. Any kind of explosion can push it, so be extra alert when defending or using a floating bomb. In my opinion, the floating bomb is a fun clone. There are a ton more combos that you can discover as you play more with the floating bomb. These are my thoughts on the clone, and I hope you learned something new in the video. I'll see you later with another video. Till then, this is Creepy signing out. If you're still here, I'll tell you a bonus tip. This particular version of floating bomb with Snatcher combo is safe from arrows. Have fun!